All right, so good news. Sometimes in the modules, which is what we're following here in algebra, things kind of circle around and you come back to something that you actually already learned. And lesson 9 is one of those examples. Today we're going to talk about multiplying polynomials, which you basically already know how to do because in lesson 6 we talked about the distributive property. So we're just going to add a couple pieces to it, but really it's stuff that you've already learned. The other thing that I want to add to this is we should be giving our answers in standard form. Standard form is when the exponents in the problem go from biggest to smallest. So in lesson 6, we learned how to multiply polynomials. Okay, kind of like this. We use the area model or the algebraic method, and we're going to revisit those and refresh our memories on those. Then in lesson 8, we learned how to add and subtract. So now we're adding in the fact that we can actually combine the like terms that result. And then finally, we're going to put our answer in standard form. And so we're just going to kind of put all these pieces together into one process. So here we go. So here's an example. We're going to do this 2 different ways. And you're going to notice that they're going to end up being the same way. Now, I will tell you that on the answer key, I pretty much always use the area model, but the algebraic method is a completely legitimate way of doing this. And after I do this way, if you prefer this, you're more than welcome to use it. You should end up at the same answer. All right, so with the area model, here I have a binomial times a trinomial. So with the area model, as you know, I need to draw my area. And this is going to be a binomial times a trinomial. So I need 3 by 2. So up here, I'm going to have x to the third, 6x squared minus 5. And then I'm going to have x minus 1. And then I do my multiplication. Now, you guys should know how to do the multiplication by now. X to the fourth. If you just need a refresher, remember that in order to get this box, I'm multiplying what's above it times what's next to it. And next to it, I mean all the way on the outside. So this is going to be 6x to the third. Remember that we add together the exponents. And I'm just going through and filling this out. Okay. Then, next step. Pull your pieces out of the area model and write it as one polynomial. So now I have x to the fourth plus 6x cubed minus 5x minus x to the third minus 6x squared plus 5. Okay, and now we're going to combine like terms. And since I know that I'm going to be answering in standard form, which means exponents biggest to smallest, when you're doing your like terms, start with the biggest exponent and then work your way down. So x to the fourth doesn't have any like terms with it, so it just stays x to the fourth. The next biggest exponent I see is these ones that are to the third power. So, okay, so that's 6 minus 1, so that's going to be 5x to the third. Then I've got one that's to the squared. That comes next. Then I've got, I'll use a triangle. I've got minus 5x, and then on the end I've got plus 5. And there is my final answer. Okay? Now, by the way, you should know, let's just do a quick side note here, that this would be a polynomial to the 4th degree. This is just a little something that you need to stash away. And the reason why it's to the 4th degree is because the highest exponent that I see is 4. So if we looked at this polynomial, ignore this one for a minute, this polynomial right here, I'll highlight it. This polynomial would be to the 3rd degree. This polynomial would be to the 1st degree. So those are just things you need to know. The degree is decided by the highest exponents that you see. All right, moving on. So now I showed you how to do this the area model way. Now I want to do this the algebraic way, and we're going to end up at the same place, so I'm going to show you. Remember that with the algebraic way, what we are doing is we're going to multiply the first term in the first polynomial by everything in the second, and then we're going to do the second term in the first polynomial by everything in the second. So when I do that, it looks like this. I'm going to multiply x times everything in the second polynomial minus 1 times everything in the second polynomial. So what I'm doing here is I'm writing out what you would show. Let me move this down a little bit. This is basically writing out the following. This. There's the first part. And then this. There's the second part. And when you do this, you're going to distribute these out, and you're going to get x to the fourth plus 6x to the third minus 5x. Now I distribute minus 1. That's going to give me negative x to the third minus 6x squared plus 5. And I want you to notice, hey, that's the exact same thing as that. They are exactly the same. So now I would just proceed over here exactly the same way that I did here. So area model, algebraic model. We're going to use either area model or algebraic to do the actual multiplication. Then we're going to combine like terms and make sure that we always give our answer in standard form, which means my exponents go from biggest to smallest as I move down. That's that.